Basically, if you're unfamiliar with Stray Gods or this is like your first time seeing the game, it's really cool because it's a choice-based like narrative game where you get to sort of like complete the song as you're making choices in the game. So like the game is programmed in such a way that like depending on like which personality type you choose, there's like three different genres of music and you can kind of like choose each one and then it generates like a completely different song based on like the choices that you make. Yeah, it's a musical. It's cool. I loved the base game when I played it. And then this DLC takes place after the main story, if I'm not mistaken. So it might be a little bit spoilery, but I think it should still be okay as like a. Who knows? Maybe it'll be okay as a standalone. We shall see.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend.
Also, this is what's his name from
One would
Rent.
almost think you're lingering.
What's his name?
Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible.
Anthony Rapp. Anthony Rapp from Rent. Um.
Aha! I knew it. You invited me here to play so you could riddle me with questions. I see right through you, boatman. You're kind to be concerned, but everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, maybe it's not fine. What's wrong? That is an excellent question.
Hi, Derek. Quick recap, by the way. We. Oh man, what did I do in this run? But basically, you vacate him from the throne. There are a couple of options. You can get him to vacate, like, amiably or unamiably. Uh. Huh. I'm lost.
Well, if I think about it, old friend, I have to say I'm feeling a little lost. No, I don't mean I need directions. I know very well where the throne room is. Thank you. The thing is, after Persephone took back her throne, I gave up. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion. Even Benny. But not me. I expected it. I wanted it. Yet, I remain. Why is that?
I love the, like. Ah. Was this a game? It is a game. It's a DLC of a game. The game is called Stray Gods, the role-playing musical.
I thought life was
Music!
really over, and I was ready to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought
Oh!
I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song? Beyond this point lies mystery. I'm not sure what is meant for me, but I will make of it a song, one more song.
Hermes!
Hi.
It's Erika Ishii!
this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died, I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
Okay, so the choices are in the songs. The choices are still based on like personality traits. Because basically, when you play as Grace in the main game, you get to pick her personality traits like from the start. But I guess you don't need to pick personality traits as Orpheus. They just like assume that you know how the game works and kind of works out that way, I guess.
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with. Granted, they were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Deep down, I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me. You just get used to it.
Just how are things in the living world? We don't hear much down here.
Oh man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
You were in hiding?
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and I started streaming.
Oh
I'm
my
an
god!
influencer now. Isn't that awesome?
None of those words mean anything to me.
Well, it's really exciting. I'm assuming that's what you were asking about, I guess.
I can't believe this. Hermes is a Twitch streamer.
You say Persephone told you to stay clear? Hence why we've never met, I assume?
Uh-huh. I mean, I met some of the shades. They were so nice. I miss Benny.
Yeah. All gone, I'm afraid. Except for me.
But hey, things are different now. I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
I can. I can do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. That's a pun, I think.
Because you're in hell. Okay, why are you here?
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing. Not like intentionally, but I just thought, I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
You can do that?
Yeah, it's a psychopope thing.
What?
You mean Psycho Pomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
Sure. Whoa!
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano? How odd. Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song. But I suppose must go home, back to being terribly alone.
Run faster, fly higher is so a Hermes ad, right?
I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
You left the underworld before, right? A long time ago? That means you can again. That's the rule.
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah.
Huh. Hermes looks so happy just to be there. It's so cute. Right? No, this depiction of Hermes is super cute.
Wait, how do you even know this?
I told you it's a psycho.
Pope thing, yes, I recall. Makes one wonder why Lord Hades granted me the right in the first place. I mean, naturally my music is beyond compare, but...
I don't know. Maybe he thought it would be funny.
That seems very likely, in fact.
Wait, let me just get this clear. Right? Psychopomp. Psychopomp is a spirit, angel, demon, deity, or creature that guides souls from Earth to the afterlife. Oh, which is what Hermes does. Alright. Let's be emo.
I am such a fool. All those long, long years spent waiting for vengeance. Wasted.
Oh, hey. It's okay, bud. Look on the bright side. You're here now.
I am. But to do what?
To live. To hang out. I mean, I know a great place for slushies. They'll even let you mix the sodas if you like that.
I don't think he's ever had a soda.
I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
No, we're a long
This is
way
New
from
York.
those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world your people didn't even know about back then. But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
What's your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess. But songs show what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there.
Also, Orpheus is a bard. So, like, this is very apt.
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
What is a sequel?
Dare I ask what a sequel is?
It's when a movie follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
And a movie is?
Ooh. There's a lot you're gonna have to learn. I bet you don't even have a phone.
A wager you would win, I assure you.
How do you live? Oh man, we're gonna have to get you one. I could be your first text.
You're very strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all, fickle, vain, damaged goods even.
Oh no, that's still a thing mostly.
But
Oh
not
my God.
you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
A rather novel concept. All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No, that sounds like it would take forever.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
Huh.
You are very astute, my young friend. We can use that clever mind to our advantage.
No one has ever said that before.
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
Huh.
That's true as may be, but my heart shall always belong to my beloved Eurydice.
Yeah, but wasn't that like a really long time ago?
Yes. Perhaps it's time to move on. For the sake of this new adventure. Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Love? Like, real love? Oh, man. I guess there's... that? Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, at least I changed his clothes.
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love. I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found your
I'm trying to the cat ears.
I'll find it tonight.
Oh my god.
I'm Orpheus. I actually prefer if it were just you and me.
Oh my god.
No? What is vibe? Yeah, I mean, what does vibe mean? No, I
No.
don't know vibe. What a shame.
Holy shit.
You really shouldn't be allowed to do that. Don't they filter these people? Still looking for new love, and we'll go down in history. And I mean in books, and not that internet. I'll find a true love, and it'll soothe me like a balm. I guess next time's the charm. Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best ex-boyfriend that I ever had. He would have been a good husband, could have been a good dad. But he left me because I loved a little too much. We went on one date, and then I never heard from him again. Crazy, right?
Oh my god.
Vanessa,
My name's Sharon.
I just don't think this will work. It's not part of my plan. I can't be your new Darren. Be a new Darren.
You will never be Darren.
I don't wanna be Darren.
Oh, Darren!
Darren! You seem like a great guy.
I just wanna be with Darren. Darren, I'm gonna stand outside his house.
Oh my god. Darren, what did you do?
That person has some serious issues. Godspeed to them. Time for Orpheus to forge on and find greener, less Darrenated pastures. I'll find a new love, and Darren won't be part of it, no. A truly great love, it's us against the world. There must be someone around here who is wise to it. I'm the most precious pearl. Your face, it reminds me of someone familiar, like someone I used to know. A face that belonged to a terrible monster, a snake-headed gorgon who feasts on men's organs, a creature to pity, but still kinda pretty. What I'm trying to say is in a snake-headed way, you look really nice tonight. I meant it as a compliment.
Oh my god.
That was a compliment. Okay, shake it off, Orpheus. It's only a matter of time till you find the one. I'll find a new love and they'll accept my compliments. Once more, a true love, they'll compliment me back. I'll find a great love who has the taste for eloquence. Time for another crack. Why don't you tell me your favorite thing? I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Oh,
No!
it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on, take me there.
History, ancient Greek history.
Oh?
History, history, history. Ancient Greek history. History.
It's not that niche.
Do you like the stories?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of gods giving power to men.
yes. And heroes with lyres,
Yes.
whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be.
Apollo.
Alas, I've seen this case before. A person who seems perfect, who knows the score. But look beneath the surface, behind those doe eyes. The truth is that they're chewing on a heinous lie. 'Cause I'm the best. I'm Orpheus. I'm the best. And I'm better than Apollo. It's plain to see the reality. The best is me. I'm Orpheus. Nice enough, but dim. Well, surely educating those ignorant to the higher facts of life is its own reward. I am the best.
Oh my God.
I am the best, the best, the best.
He's so cringe fail.
I am the best. Who is the best? Me. Dum, dum, da, dum, dum. I once subdued Cerberus. Perhaps I should just marry myself.
Got no problems, just got bank, making that money.
What?
Savvy young blank. Take you to the Shangri-La, buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo, buy a kangaroo. The best things in life are free, but I've got a solid gold mean. And if I
I've seen what gods do to a man whose ego's overfilled. A little statuette of gold won't stop you getting killed. Thunderbolts as first resorts. Would you like the plague? Turning all your hair to snakes. Rain for 9 whole nights and days. Bind you to a burning wheel. Push a boulder up a hill, but when it gets up to the top, it rolls back down, it never stops. Prometheus thought he was clever. Then eagles ate his liver forever. Good. There is no more fun to be had than putting the fear of gods into a proud mortal. Ooh, look at me. I'm speaking like a fury. I'll find a new love who'd throw away their gold for me once more. A true love to give my life to. A rich or a poor love, one that can explain to me what is a kangaroo. What's the point in trying? No one seems to work. And what if I'm lying to myself? There's still a few left. Could my love be there too? And if I walk away, do I walk away from you? My one shot at finding my new love. This just isn't working. Sorry everyone, I can't say it's been fun. Just know that none of you hurt me, and I know I'll forget you all one by one. I'll admit there's one thing I won't forget. It's not the things that I've said and not the people I've met. Try as hard as I may, will stay with me until my final day. The sound of that bell, I hate that bell, telling me I'm not loved and I never will be. I hate that bell. I wanna start rock and roll. I wanna turn, I wanna smell, I wanna feed it to the middle,
You need to leave. Give me the bell back. It's had enough.
Yeah, now that was a banger. Everything okay there? It didn't work out, but we're on the right track, yeah?
Hi! Hi from Hera stream. Thank you so much for the raid! Hera cannot be here at the moment, but she had to end due to a nearby fire. She's fine. It's relatively far from their home, but end the stream just in case. Okay, got it. I hope y'all are okay. And welcome in. I'm so sorry I couldn't entertain you because it was like mid-song. But we're playing Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. It's the Orpheus DLC. So we're basically like helping Orpheus acclimatize to like mortal life post the events of the game. I think it's a fun time even if you didn't see like the base game, and maybe it'll intrigue you to get the base game, which was like one of the best games that I played last year. So yeah, it's just gonna be like lots of music and fantastic voice acting, and I hope you enjoy yourselves. And also, if you want to win a copy of Coffee Talk, which I believe is the game that Hera was playing. Hold on, let me give her a shout out to those who were here. But yeah, I believe she was playing Coffee Talk. I'm still giving away 2 keys for Coffee Talk. I'm gonna choose the winner within like the next few days. So if you wanna join, you can redeem the channel point redeem. It's like 5 points, I think, at the very top. Yeah. So if you wanna win a copy, you can just click there and join the giveaway, and then I'll pick a winner, and I'll whisper the winner on Twitch when I choose them. Okay, let's go back to this.
I was waiting for the lightning, the thunder, the magic.
Oh, is that normal on a first date?
Yeah.
Well, if not, it should be. When I first met Eurydice, I knew right that second we would be together forever. Not that we were, in the end, but it felt as if we would be.
Wow. Time to try the next place mortals like to meet, I guess.
This is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Lead on, my friend.
Aww.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Are they
okay?
at a bar? Hmm.
It's a tavern? Nothing but a common watering hole for the desperate and forlorn. Of which, yes, I'll admit it, I am currently one. A temporary situation, easily remedied in the traditional manner.
The
Oh,
locals call it beer.
it's Eros!
May I?
Oh my god. Do I get to romance Eros? I feel like it's so sudden though. Who are my other choices? But like knowing this game, if I give up like some of the romance options, I mean it's not end of the world. It's really not end of the world. I can play it slow. Um let's figure this out.
By all means. Taverns such as this are best enjoyed with company.
I've always felt that way, yes. We've met before, a long, long time ago. You prayed to me to grant you a young woman's heart. I looked, a little different back then.
You are Eros.
They're giving so many romance options. What do I do? Sure, this one seems safe.
Are you to be my new love, then? My hopes were high, I'll admit, but the god of sex as my paramour?
Oh, I'm flattered, of course, but no, I'm not here for that.
Then why are you? I apologize. I'm at a loss.
I was brought here by a mutual friend of ours. One who insisted you needed help. So it's just a chat.
He's so goofy.
Flattered, though.
Huh.
My memory of our encounter is a little vague, but do you not carry a magnificent bow?
Did I still have that when we met?
Oh, yes, made of ivory, it looked like, and so intricately carved. I always wondered if it was meant as a weapon, or
Or if my arrows truly pierced the hearts of mortal men, causing them to fall in love. It was a weapon. The arrow thing was a joke that Dionysus made, which got out of hand. Mortal authorities frown on weapons now, so I put the bow in storage around the turn of the century. I honestly forgot where.
So, do you like this modern world, Master Eros? I find it utterly fascinating, but I did only arrive today.
It has its perks, but I miss how people were in the olden days. They used to be more open to wonder, to possibilities. The world was so large, now it's become so small.
Surely the world has not changed size. Aristotle would be scandalized.
I just mean that no one pays any attention to discovery
Hilarious.
any longer.
Orpheus is
So
hilarious.
commonplace, it's become mundane. Pay no attention to me. You've several millennia of wonders to catch up on. I envy you.
I have to ask, are all the idols still about? The glorious Aphrodite? Is she?
Still here, if a bit worse for the wear. Better lately, if I'm honest. She always did enjoy having worshippers.
I remember her temple at Aphrodisias. So beautiful.
Many of the other names you'd remember are dead now. For good. There are only a few idols left these days.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lord Eros.
I've always thought it was just the way things were meant to be. Times change, gods fade away. Since we revealed ourselves to the mortal world, however, I wonder if that's still true. I suppose we'll see.
I assume you didn't come here solely to chat, Lord Eros. You have something to say about my quest?
I do, yes.
Directions to a worthy love, perhaps? You answered my prayers once, after all. Will you do so again?
That's the thing, Orpheus. I never did answer your prayers.
But you came to me. Eurydice, she
fell in love with you, without any help from me or any other idol.
Huh.
And you come to me with this revelation now? For what possible reason?
Because Hermes told me about your quest, and I thought it was time you heard the truth. Your love for Eurydice was never my doing. I couldn't summon something so powerful, even if I wished to. Not even back then.
But then why did...
I was a jerk back then. We all were. I thought you were arrogant, daring to ask for a love I felt you didn't deserve. So I told you what you wanted to hear. I expected you to fall flat on your face. But you didn't, did you? Eurydice said yes. True love found you anyway. The kind of love you seek can't be bargained for, Orpheus. There are no shortcuts.
I don't know how I feel about the music in the DLC so far.
Open up your heart again. So let me tell you what I know. The quicker that you try to fall in love, the slower it will go. A single glance will set your world aflame. A spark it can ignite a blaze. Why is it that I never feel warm? There are so many ways to burn. How can I not know this by now? Take your bow and arrow. You must aim for the moon. One chance in a million, then it's gone too soon. Take your bow and arrow. Pray your aim is true. But when should you fire? I wish I knew.
Wait, did you say you were a god of love? I must admit I couldn't tell. Is this really what you call advice? If finding love is so much hell, what hope can there be?
I know enough to know I know nothing, but here's what you can do. Take your bow and arrow and cast it aside. Instead, be true.
So I'll take my bow and arrow, hide it away for some other day.
Evils. What is it? What is it? Where are you talking at? There's nothing. There's nothing. I think there was a lizard on the wall and it triggered Pebbles.
So, time for plan C, I guess?
No, my friend. Lord Eros is correct. My search for a new love is futile.
Well, I don't know about futile. I mean, maybe you just need to... Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, you know, looking for love, what do you want to do?
Hermes, no. Hermes is like so clearly ace to me in this portrayal.
Perhaps I could prevail upon you, young Master Hermes, to give an old bard some advice.
Whoa. Whoa. You want my advice?
Why not? Despite your appearance, you are an idol with experience that spans many ages, no?
Technically, yeah. It's just that, you know, Apollo always says I make interesting choices. And I don't think he means good interesting. Hey, we can figure it out. We have, like, at least one whole brain between us, right? Oh, I know. Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh man.
Some might argue that retrieving my beloved from the underworld only to lose her at the last second due to my own foolishness was pretty bad.
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that. No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, you know? When I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Oh, oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt. That tickles. Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans, to be a little...
Fame! A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Tell them that Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun.
So fast.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal.
I love this like modern outfit he's wearing.
On a summer night, 'twas a viper's bite, took her out of sight. I followed, and I gave a show. We were free to go, and I climbed, and lo, she followed. The queen, you see, played a trick on me.
Is this like in his head? That's crazy. Are those tiny skulls?
But I felt this burn. I would soon return, and the queen would learn what followed.
Dude, this is a banger.
Time above, now I'd seen my love, and I soon enough was swallowed down. I got there, my love was not there. That queen too, that queen who knew she'd have to pay.
Anthony, you're right. Why do I still feel like this is entirely his head though? Ooh, shall we? So good! Oh no. Too much? Oh no! It was just in his head. Was it? I don't know. Wow, imagine a guitar you can just...
Hey, now that was awesome! Again? Oh, man.
It was indeed a thing of awe. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting.
Oh, it
my
wasn't just in
name.
his head. He
Music
did play the
that
concert.
thrilled the soul. My every sense of fire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again.
Aww. He's so good at it though.
It's kind of you to keep trying to help me, young master, but I fear I'm beyond help. You'll only end up joining me in my malaise.
No, don't say that.
He's so
Why
cute.
do you persist so? Surely I have not earned such dedication.
Well, you don't need to earn it. That's just what I do. Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
Go? Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
Oh my god! I didn't realize she was gonna be in this!
If it isn't Grace, last of the muses. Why, I haven't seen you since,
Since I denied you your vengeance against Persephone? Yeah. Sorry about that. I kind of thought you'd...
drifted off into the
Laura
proverbial
Bailey!
sunset? Succumbed to oblivion? I thought so too, but it seems it was not meant to be.
I guess that explains why you've returned from the dead. But not how. I thought that required a great sacrifice of some kind.
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
Not her.
That's rather thoughtful of them. Is this something you do, Grace? Offer advice to ancient beings at a bit of a crossroads?
You know, I want to say no to that, but all the evidence lately says otherwise.
They have the same style.
Very well. I'm at your disposal, dear muse.
You can romance Grace as Orpheus? I feel
Nice
like that's
view.
weird.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
Not the like
So,
and the
I'm
the
not
leaving.
really sure where to begin with this.
How much do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse, and possibly better.
That's quite the compliment.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world.
I feel like they might be a good match, but I feel like it's weird because Grace to me is already with Apollo, you know? And they're kind of the same person. Loki. But she's like sad. He's sad version and she's like bold version, I guess.
So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
Well, I felt a little bad after what happened.
Keeping me from a vengeance that I'd waited thousands of years to enact.
Yeah?
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. I welcomed oblivion, but it appears that oblivion was not ready to welcome me. Nevertheless, it's not your fault. You've no obligation to aid me. You must know that.
Sure. But if I can help, shouldn't I at least try?
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you? Tell me what you've been up to since we met. Persephone must have been hungry for vengeance, I imagine.
Not so much, actually. We've all moved on.
She forgave you? Astounding! But the original question still stands.
Mostly I was in charge of reintroducing the idols to the mortal world. Interviews, talking to world leaders, it was a whole thing.
Was. The effort is complete, then?
I guess? I thought it would shake the entire world. Even the idols did. I mean, finding out the gods of the ancient world were real. But everyone, I don't know, got used to the idea. Really quickly. Or they just thought it was a big conspiracy. They all kind of moved on. So there's not much for me to do anymore. I guess you could say I'm kind of between gigs now.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
Oh, there's Apollo. He's wonderful, but if he says I'll support you whatever you want to do, Grace, one more time, I think I'll scream.
There are worse things than having the unwavering support of one you adore.
That's what I keep telling myself. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
They're kind of the same character.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You, despite being immortal, have yet to live even that much.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret. So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. I guess there's only one way to resolve this. I hope you're not too tired from your concert.
Orpheus? Too tired for a song? You must be joking.
A song. With Grace, with Laura Bailey.
Tell me what's the plan for you?
I'm just not inspired.
What's the thing we do to get this furnace fired?
Oh, I'm tired. Far too tired to choose.
Cue the muse. I'm what you could use.
I'm sick of every phrase of those tunes I sing. But when this rhythm plays,
Your soul takes wing. Here's the thing. Your wall could use some breaking, raising stakes in the choices you'll be making. Are you open to it? There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting a
horn.
savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star. Are you open to it?
yes, I agree, Grace, there's more to know. I need a reason to do it though. I can't choose a random fate. That's not what I do. Every task must have some weight, must be tough to chew.
But search your soul, cause there's more to know about control versus letting go. There's more to know.
Many nights and many days, Theseus obsessed, searching through the endless maze. He lived that test. Heracles took Hydra's heads, put the beast to rest. Verses hailing Perseus will stir the breast. Long since they're gone, still the tales travel on. Still the throng sings the song of the quest. There's a pebble in my shoe everywhere I go. All the troubles I went through all that time ago. I'll never rest when there's more to know. Is that the quest? Then the more to know. To have so much resting on a single decision? An entire life?
I've been there. Big decisions are hard.
The fates have always decided for me.
Well, now you get to
Ooh.
decide.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Time to go and seek the fates. Journey down below. Time to open Hades' gates. Grace, there's more to know. See my wretched history. Someone's clearly bored. Someone likes to stab at me with an unseen
Ooh.
sword. Am I being punished here for things that I ignored? Did I once perhaps besmear some overlord? What is the scheme? What's the point? Where's the scene? What's inside? What's the theme? It must be explored. Push on ahead, for there's more to know.
Ah, his voice.
Threads tangled long ago. There's more to know.
I wonder if they decided from the start. After getting Anthony Rapp on the project, they were like, we have to do a DLC so we can get more Anthony Rapp.
I know you said you wanted to go on an adventure, and that sounded really cool, but I didn't think you'd come back here.
My friend, I said I needed to go in search of my fate. I meant that literally.
Oh, you mean like the fates? Oh, wow. But how will you find them? How do you know they'll even want to talk to you?
Come now, Hermes. You sound just like all those naysayers who feared I'd never retrieve Eurydice from the underworld.
I mean, you never did.
But I
Oh my God.
almost did. I almost did the impossible without
Oh, man.
knowing what lay ahead. Even if I never find the fates, the journey itself will be worth the adventure. I lived here 20 lifetimes, learned its shape and size. But Hermes, as I stand here now, I look with different eyes. Once they just sat here, 2 stones in my head. Now they're a living, shining set. I shall see the answer. Somewhere here it lies. For Hermes, as I stand here now, I look with different eyes. Oh, fates, prepare to feel my stare. Now I look with different
that the end? Huh. Huh?
Well, fine, you win again. I miss Orpheus. He was fun. How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually, we need a pretty big glamour. You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right. Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? All right, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat? You know what? Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you a console. No, not that one. that one's not a good one. The one that I get you is going to be the superior one. You'll see. You'll love it. We're gonna have so many games, and not even just single player ones. They're ones that you can play together. And I'm gonna beat you. Then you'll get yours. I'm kidding.
Huh. Wait, I have to play that again. Wait, Anjali was one of the prospects? Wait. Oh my god, okay. Wait. Well, shit, I didn't create any save states. I want to see what happens if you just choose a mortal life. Or if you, like, flirt with everyone. Wait, where does this pick up from? Oh, okay, this is back to... I guess new game. We have to start from the top again? Hold on, I'm so curious what happens. Let's try to save where we save Frankie? Where we romance Frankie? Okay, I'm not sure if this game added any sort of like... I don't think there's like a fast game option, so we're gonna have to sit through a bunch of these.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend.
Not that I mind.
One would almost think you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible.
We can pick different choices now, though.
No matter, I know you mean well. I'll admit my days aren't exactly as full as they once were. Well, I had my revenge to contemplate, and the throne, and my loyal, if slightly fannish, subjects. All right, yes, but at least I was the king. It was something. What's wrong? That is an excellent question. If you must know, I suppose I have to wonder, why am I still here? Yes, I know I'm dead. In the land of the dead. That's not what I meant. The thing is, after Persephone gave up on her throne, I gave up. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion. Even Benny. But not me. I expected
Should I try to romance everybody this time?
Yet
It doesn't seem like it plays
I
into the
remain.
final decision.
Why is that? I thought life was really over, and I was ready to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done.
Okay, let's pick something
wrong.
different this time.
What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song?
I haven't tried any of the green options.
Now this and now then, I will find my place again. I knew it all along.
The green ones tend to be like sweeter. I feel like rock suits him better though. Like the red options.
Hi.
I love Hermes.
You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died, I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
Okay.
Well, anyhow,
We can speed things along
was
by
there
not doing the
something
optional
specific
things.
you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing, not like intentionally, but I just thought I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
You can do that?
Yeah, it's a, you know, a psychopope thing.
Do you mean psychopomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
I do feel like the storytelling in the DLC is a little bit stilted. I think it's because they were trying to squeeze too much into 2 hours. Like, there's still stuff to enjoy about it, but like, it's definitely a little like all over the place. I wonder if it'll feel more cohesive if I commit more to like a certain type of decision. But I feel like I did a lot of blue decisions then. But blue decisions were also like the doubtful decisions.
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano?
Maybe if I make it more positive, it'll be different.
Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song. But I suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone.
Let's try... I wonder how much it deviates.
I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
You left the underworld before, right? A long time ago? That means you can again. That's the rule.
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to find a gate and
So if
get
he
past
chooses a
Corone
mortal
and Cerberus.
life,
Not that either of them are really
if he
into their
chooses a
drugs
mortal
lately.
life,
But yeah,
he would have a human's lifespan. Is that it?
Then I'm alive? Alive? Can you believe it? Orpheus lives again!
yeah! Oh, this is your thing.
Eh.
Do you hear that, modern world? Orpheus, bard of the ages, the legend who moved the heart of the king of Hades himself, walks amongst you! Ha ha!
Oh my god.
I suppose the question really is to do what?
I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
No. We're a long, long way from those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world
I don't remember where this game takes place. New York, I guess.
But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
What's your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny.
I feel like it's weird to have the option
Songs show
to
what's inside your heart.
romance
And
Hermes.
how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there. All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No! No, that sounds like it would take forever.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
If I'm to start a new tale, it begins now, Hermes. Don't you understand? It begins with these very first moments.
Okay.
He sounds
What do you wanna start with,
unconvinced.
then?
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with the sword.
Good dialogue, then.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
I'm curious about this.
Ah, yes, the old tales are full of your conquests, from Perseus to Penelope to even the beautiful Aphrodite.
What? Aphrodite? No way.
It's an excellent point. I do yet ache for Eurydice, but perhaps it is time, yes? Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Love? Like real love? Oh,
Hermes does
man,
him so dirty here. Speed
guess
dating is not
there's
how you do that.
Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating.
I love this scene of like him changing his clothes.
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history once more, a true
So
love.
can I
I'll find it tonight.
consistently make the bad decisions sit with someone random? Is it gonna be different people?
What do I wanna get out of speed dating? The most glorious love, the heavens above will tremble in
This is different.
and shake at their core. The winds upon the seas will feel like a breeze when compared to our love. Let's call that a practice run. I'll find a new love, somebody who will understand that love's a lesson from the mouths of gods. I'll find a great love, gonna roll the dice once again, and I'm liking the odds. Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best
So okay, so all these should be like
I ever had. He would've
kind
been
of
a
similar,
good husband, could've
right?
been a good dad, but he left me because I loved a little too much. We went on one day, and then I never heard from him again. Crazy.
This is funny.
All is such a weak and feeble mind to speak of anyone but he who sits before you, who sung in Hades' courtroom, who has sung the tears from stones, who has played two kings on thrones, from the depths of hell to heaven. What's his name?
Is it Darren?
Are people truly so blind to me? The embodiment of absolutely incomparable, divinely selected perfection? Look at me. I'm Orpheus.
He's such a bard.
Darren? Really? I'll find a new love and Darren won't be part of it. A truly great love, it's us against the world.
I love the cut to Hermes like judging.
Someone around here who is wise to it. I'm the most precious pearl.
Wait, do I skip the cat ears person entirely?
Favorite thing. I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Oh, it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on, take me there.
History, ancient Greek history. History, history, history.
This voice is like low-key familiar.
Ancient
Prospect
Greek
5?
history.
I need to like look it up later.
History, history.
Do you like the stories?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of gods giving power to men.
yes, and heroes with lyres,
Yes.
whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be.
Apollo.
This is all wrong. You are all wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. The golden lyre is mine for a reason.
Yours?
Because the student had surpassed the teacher. I could forgive pride. I would forgive anger.
Oh yeah, I guess Apollo is like god of music.
And greed. But there's one transgression that I won't concede. Your favorite must be me. I bet I'd be everyone's favorite if I had a shiny sun chariot. But come on, Apollo?
Like a direct insult to him. Who is this? Okay, I need to search up Prospect 5 and Prospect 6. Because I swear I saw Anjali is like Prospect 2 or something. Hmm. I tried the red one already.
What's the point in sitting upon a golden throne if at the end of all your life you're sitting alone? What's the point in buying?
Oh my god, he's gonna give this guy an existential crisis.
If in the end the only one eating it is you? What's the point in forging a tiny statue man without another statue to hold his tiny statue hand? I will not be there. Money's only good for the good that it can do. So your money is no good.
I guess the statues can hold each other's hands. Lol.
It's a lesson we must all learn, I suppose. I'll find a new love who'll throw away their gold for me once more. A true love to give my life to. A rich or a poor love, one that can explain to me what is a kangaroo. What's
Huh.
the point?
So you straight away like skip a bunch of them.
Seems to work.
Interesting.
What if I'm
So I saw the
lying to myself?
widest range possible earlier.
My love be there too, and if I walk away, do I walk away from you? My one shot at finding my new love.
Okay, let's go angry.
What's the point in trying when I'm surrounded by base individuals also forget
Oh my god.
I call legendary material. I'm here for love, I should have seen. I want new love, but love doesn't want me. This isn't right, this isn't fun, so hear me now. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. All that? And what comes of it? Nothing. No earth-shattering romance. Not a single Eurydice among the crowd. Not a one. How many times can one be expected to put their heart on the table in a
Oh,
single
this is
evening?
very different.
Oh, I don't think the mortals find it any easier. But they find new ways to keep trying, right? That's the important part.
Trying? I didn't come here to try. I wasted millennia. What I needed tonight was progress, or even the promise of progress.
Oh, sorry, I was just trying my best to...
Advise me, and you're not responsible for my lost years. I apologize.
I've never been in love. Not ever. So, maybe I'm not the best person to
Ace
ask.
Hermes? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate the effort.
You made a noble effort, my friend. I also had root beer and iced cream for the first time, so the evening was
He had
far
iced
from
cream.
a complete waste.
That's
I
so
had
cute.
a hot dog. It's sitting in my stomach like a very bad idea.
Yes, well, it's symbolic of the evening, I suppose.
Hermes. Yes.
Oh, we haven't even tried any apps yet. There are like dozens.
And I suspect it will.
This
end
narrative
the
seems a
same.
lot more cohesive. Maybe I was too emo the first round. You know, maybe I was too emo. I should have tried.
I need a distraction. Surely one can be found here. Taverns used to be entertaining, after all.
Ooh. Look
Perhaps
for
it was a
company?
mistake to leave Hermes behind. Too late to rectify, I suppose.
Oh, is it different?
Clientele here seems rather unsavory. Nary a wealthy patron or philosopher among the lot.
In a bar.
I should learn how to use one of those things. What did Hermes call them? A seal throne?
Oh my. What an intriguing specimen to discover in such
New
small-
character!
Might you be in search of a little company?
Am I? To think I'd written off the possibility of new love until I laid eyes upon you.
You tease me, bud. But Medusa has little tolerance for such cruel gapes these days.
Medusa? Here?
And why not here? Even in our day, such taverns were a refuge for the sad and weary.
Oh. You've had a day comparable to mine, then, I take it.
A day, a month, a century. I've lost track, truth be told. It never ends for the likes of us. This is our lot, as the fates have decreed it.
Okay, wait. This is exciting. This is different. Year of the Snake Women, let's go. Okay, this is different. I want to play it, but also I need to take a short break. I need to go to the toilet. So I'll be right back. Have we met
You
before?
speak to me with great familiarity, Medusa. Have we met before?
You do not remember how you evaded an untimely death by my hands?
Astonishingly, no.
I was utterly ravenous in those days, and you were an unexpected treat. One that walked right into my lair. Alas, before I could drink your life's wine, I was sent to sleep with your soothing lullabies. Oh, I can still hear it. What terrible rage I felt once I awoke. Through wit and song alone.
So this is
you
Symmetra's
managed to
voice
evade your
actress, if y'all don't
untimely
know.
death at my hands.
Sanjali Bhavani.
You're quite right.
Bhamani.
That does sound like me.
That honor would instead belong to those pesky Maenads. What a waste to keep only the head. It is far too crunchy.
I confess that I struggle to see how you could exist among mortals, Medusa. Is that not difficult, given your unique tastes?
Why, it is not difficult at all. In fact, I have been on a diet. Can you not tell? I have been good, truly. Only a little slip-up or two.
Don't you hate it when you accidentally eat somebody? It's always so awkward.
Well, you jest. But if that man did not wish to be eaten, he should not have knocked on my door, wearing his silly suit and tie, asking if I was familiar with his god. Me? Who knows
She ate an
every god?
evangelist.
The god.
Hilarious.
Last I heard, you'd become a servant to the very idol who cursed you. I'd offer my condolences, but Hermes suggested something happened to her?
After Lady Athena was exposed for her part in sweet Calliope's demise, the Muse administered her justice. She forgave Lady Athena. It was most unexpected.
A bigger person than most, I suppose.
Would that compassion extended to poor Medusa. The chorus disbanded after the trial, and now, here we all are, scratching out a new existence under mortal scrutiny.
And now that you've been left to fend for yourself, haunting taverns such as this can't be your only business.
I do not wish to speak of it. I cannot.
Cannot? I thought you were free of Athena's shackles.
No thanks to the Muse. She tattled to Athena even before the trial. I did not escape. I despaired fleeing the city. Where else could I
Is it
go?
based
What
on my
could I do?
choices? Is the person who
Well, you
appears based
must
on my
have done something.
choices?
You're here, aren't you? Very
Oh,
much
shit.
alive and well, insofar as I can tell.
Oh, that is, how did the mortals say to put it? Classified. Yes,
I don't know what that means.
that's the idea. Oh, I'm so good at this.
She's so cute. Let's try this. I'm worried that this will progress things.
It wasn't a cruel jest at your expense, by the way, when I mentioned the possibility of new love.
Oh? This, despite knowing my
He looks so cute here.
unnatural appetite.
Well, an element of danger can add spice to any affair. I
Oh
suppose
no.
I asked for this.
Eurydice, killed by a venomous snake, only to be replaced by venomous Medusa. Oh, what a rich irony that would be.
Yes, you've made your point. So, am I to believe
Aw.
that you've come to the same watering hole of despair as me purely by chance?
I might have asked the same of you. Here I pass unnoticed, spared the gawking of others, so I am a frequent patron as of late.
I imagine it is difficult. It has always felt like a strange and unusually cruel thing, your curse. Is there truly no way to reverse this condition? Must you remain this way to the ends of eternity?
If there is, I shall find it. Eventually.
The gods can be cruel, Medusa. This I know well.
Yes. If anyone would understand poor Medusa, it is you.
We outsiders walk a lonely path that very few understand. Those of us who are spurned by gods and yet continue to exist among them. You have my sympathies, for what it's worth.
And you have mine.
Aww.
I have a hard time believing you approached me just to relive the olden days. What is it that you want from me, Medusa?
I am oh so curious about your story. What brings you back to the mortal coil after so many centuries away?
If you must know, I have returned to discover what the fates have in store for me. I thought my story complete, my ending written, and yet it continues on. Alas, I have yet to discover the plot.
The envy. Oh, I can hardly stand it.
What are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm without love, without purpose. Who could desire such a thing?
Me. Not all of us can start over with such a clean slate.
Perhaps there is something to what you say. Coming back to life has been overwhelming, to say the least.
You see? You must look at it with new eyes. All doors are open to you now.
Where you see doors, I see only walls. How can I see it as you do?
You have been given a great gift, Orpheus, whether you realize it or not. Your story has ended, and now remains open to infinite possibility. Mine has trapped me, with no ending in sight.
I think it was based on my choices who appears here.
There was an eve where I was walking.
Her song was so gorgeous in the base game.
At the end I found a village where I made a home. The people didn't know my story, and no one turned to stone. It's how I knew that I was dreaming. So I woke alone, always on the outside, looking in. Why can't I find an ending? It's never ending. The gods know I've tried.
I know this story. I am so sorry. Always on the outside, looking in, I find
And
an ending never ending. The gods know I've tried.
Oh, they're on the outside. I didn't want to pick anything else because I felt like it would be like alienating her. Think you have it bad. Consider her hairdresser is the achievement. Oh my god. Imagine.
So, Medusa didn't try to eat you? I heard she's been cutting back and everything, but
She attempted to encourage me, I think.
that's good. I mean, it's better than the alternative, right?
Eh.
Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, looking for love, what do you want to do?
I still think it's wrong to even remotely choose a romantic option with Hermes. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, I'll think of something. I am brilliant, after all. All the great sagas agree on this fact.
Did they mention that you're very humble? Because you seem humble.
Several, yes. Now let's see.
Ah, boy. I think I know where this one's going. Okay, so maybe a few of those sagas were wrong. I mean, that's not so terrible. You just need to give it time. Distract yourself, maybe. Oh, I know. Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
This is way too funny to not answer this again. But let's try something else.
Oh, I don't know. What about being fooled by the gods and then waiting thousands of years in the lonely underworld to exact my revenge?
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about
I wonder if this
that.
changes the song.
No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, you know? When I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Oh, oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt. That tickles. Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame. A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell
I
them
love how
that the
quickly
Bard of
Hermes like
Ages
pulls
has
together this
returned.
like poster
Tell them he
on
shall
their
play
phone.
to the crowds once again.
Okay.
She's like,
Tell them that Orpheus's
Good.
Back
Done.
from the Dead tour has begun. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal.
so I played the really epic version of this. I wonder what will happen if I like lower the intensity instead.
On a summer night, 'twas a viper's bite, took her out of sight. I followed, and I gave a show. We were free to go, and I climbed, and lo, she followed. The queen, you see, played a trick on me, and you really see was swallowed down.
Whoa, it's different. These different instruments. It's got a tiny skull on it. That's so funny.
Back above the ground, my guitar unwound. I was haunted, hounded, hollowed, waiting my life away. But I felt this burn, I would soon return, and the queen would learn what followed. All that time above, now I'd seen my love, and I soon enough was swallowed down.
Even this version is like
Despair,
pretty
for
gorgeous.
They weren't there, but I would stay down.
This is gorgeous.
To wait my life away. In my dark little cave there, shaping my plans for the queen. Only sound that I made there were tortured cries and spite-filled mutterings.
This is different.
But my words were rebounding from the stone coming back at me, pushing in and surrounding all who hear now listen. Hate is a self-made prison.
Oh man. Oh man! I picked the new option.
To wait my life away. Then lost that throne to float alone out in the grave. Just like my life today.
Oh my god. I can't wait to add both versions of this song to my Spotify playlist. That's the amazing thing about this game, is that they add like all the different variations of every single song to Spotify. So you can pick whichever version you like the most and add it in. So I can check out the songs that I missed as well. What did you miss? There was a character named Darren! Styra. Although it was spelled Derryn.
Hey, now that was awesome! Again? Oh, man.
It was indeed a thing of awe. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense of fire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again.
Darren is just weird spelling. I guess. Have I lost my touch?
I know it's inconceivable to consider, but have I lost my touch? Has Orpheus, bard of legend and minstrel to the gods themselves, become impotent?
If so, I know a guy who has pills for that.
Perhaps the fates have simply decreed that a mortal man may only touch the sun once, if he dares at all. You said it yourself. A sequel is
A
never as good as the
sequel.
original.
Lucky for you, I figured this might happen.
What about Mulan 2? What about Mulan 2?
Go.
Or The Lion King 2?
Where? There's
Those were good.
nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Shrek 2?
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Should we try to romance her? It is kind of weird, but we could try and see what happens. I mean, we're doing a second run so that we can see different options, right? You might as well try.
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
Laura Bailey!
Goodness me, if it isn't Grace, last of the Muses. Or is that still the case? The news in the underworld is rather hard to come by.
Nope, just a regular mortal again.
Is that the choice I made
I
in
didn't
this
realize
option?
such a thing was
Oh
even
my god.
possible. You continue to surprise, it seems.
Well, you've got a surprise or two left yourself. This whole back from the dead thing, for instance. That requires a huge sacrifice, doesn't
Damn,
it?
I forgot I made this choice.
A price I paid long ago. Or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
Tell me, it might be cringe.
Aha! What better love for the bard than she who was once a muse? A brilliant plan, Hermes!
Wait, what?
I'd given up on the search. It did not even occur to me that you, Grace, the very
look at
one who
Hermes
stole
cringing.
my revenge, would also steal my heart.
Whoa. Hold your horses, big guy. That is so not what we're doing here.
Oh, it's a very romantic spot.
Yeah, kinda. No. No, Hermes wanted us to talk. They thought I could help you. That's it. That's it.
That's hilarious.
They think that, but you don't? I'm sensing a bit of hesitation.
Well, I guess I just don't think of myself as much of a problem solver.
You defeated me, one of the most illustrious bards of all history, if I do say so myself, without much difficulty. I'd say that speaks to your ability, no?
Nice view.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
That's a reaction image.
I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It
The
doesn't
delivery
matter
of the
that
voice acting is so
everything's
good.
changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world. Tell me what you've been up to since we met. Persephone must have been hungry for vengeance, I imagine.
Not so much, actually. We've all moved on.
She forgave you? Astounding! But the original question still stands.
I went back to college, actually. Finished my degree. I almost didn't think I could with the idols going public and everything, but I did it.
An educated woman. Why, the times have changed, haven't they?
Let me teach you about suffrage.
Yeah. Thing is, that was the goal for so long. And now it's over. What next? Go and be an accountant? I mean, I was the muse. I know I chose to be mortal, sure, but what now?
Huh. Yes, this feeling I know very well. Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
He looks like a
I
wolf.
guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
Well, sure, there's Persephone. Yeah, I know. I love her, but I can't talk to her about this. She'd just try to fix it herself, and I don't want her to.
Oh, was this the
I guess
Persephone
what
route?
I'm
I thought it was
trying
the
to
Frankie
say
route.
is
My
that
bad.
You and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived
I'm out
my
of
mortal
water.
life. You have yet to live yours.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret. So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper...
I'm gonna choose a different ending this time.
Or the next chapter. Well, I know how I used to resolve this kind of thing back when I was the muse.
Oh, is it time for a song? That, my dear, I can provide.
Does he start the song? Oh, she still starts the song.
Feels uncertain, this thing you got me singing.
I'm uncertain. That's where that's coming from.
Oh, it's different.
Sure, but you've been doing this so long.
And she's a little bit awkward because she's not the muse anymore.
You need coaching through a song.
I'm uncertain.
Just start it with a statement, something strong, and you can change it if it's wrong.
I'm uncertain. Can't get this furnace fired. I'm uncertain, but you seem inspired.
I've got thoughts, but first let's make a deal. I don't start the pitching until I hear you switching up the field.
All right, there we go.
There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting
I love the
a
horns.
savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star.
Maybe not the stalking part.
Are you open to it?
I'm listening.
It's good you're keen.
But first, what's a film star?
Oh, an actor.
I'm stalking an actor.
Yeah.
I'm not open to it. You might have some boar to chase, but now is a foreign place.
It feels like you're barking. Come on now, be open to it.
The horns.
Paint me a picture, Grace. How does one human race?
I don't know, take a ride on a bus, meet a man, and discuss how he started a pyramid scheme. You get up and he shouts, you don't look, stepping out, you get hit by a cycling team.
Yes, I see. Not quite heroes and glory.
Still there will be loads of interesting stories. Are you open to it?
There's something you said before.
The hunting, the savage boar.
No, not that. Well, yes, that. The danger. Am I open to it? It's either I best the bore or end up a mess of gore, to triumph or fall flat. I might be open to it. To have so much resting on a single decision? An entire life.
I've been there. Big decisions are
What?
hard.
Does he just die? If this...
Well, now you get to decide.
I once walked among the ghouls. I'm now under different rules. I'm fragile, I'm fleeting, I'm finite, I'm open to it. I'll live as a mortal man and drink all the life I can. This heart's really beating. I hear it, I'm open to it.
The wild wind will fling you round. Who knows where it puts you down? A park seat,
A corn pop, a whale's throat,
a dress shop, a sailboat, a cliff top.
I'm open to it,
Open to it,
open to it,
open to it,
open to it.
open to it.
The Book of Fate? I think so.
So, we feeling good? You look good? Hopeful, even. That's good, right?
You know, for the first time in a long time, I think I really am.
Ah, yes! I knew taking you to Grace was the right move. She is the queen of pep talks.
I can't say I know what that means, but you know what? I'll learn. I'll learn everything I can about this new world.
So, that's first on the plan. You picked a place to go? Anything you really want to see?
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Bent down and broken, flattened, and then next day they're reaching up again. Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat.
Hmm. Do we still get an ending scene with Charon? We do.
Well, fine. You win again. I miss Orpheus. He was fun. How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually, we need a pretty big glamour.
There's no reason they can't still hang out. Like Hermes and Orpheus.
You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right. Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? All right, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat? You know what? Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you
But
a
the Nintendo
console.
Switch 2.
No, not that one. that one's not a good one. But the one I get you is gonna
Okay,
be
so this
zero
ending
one.
is the
You'll see,
same.
you'll love it.
Like this scene
They
is
have
exactly
so
the
many
same.
games, and not even just single player ones. They're ones that you can play together. And I'm gonna beat you. Then you'll get yours.
Charon is pronounced Karen. I don't think so. Is it? Oh, so it's between Eros and Medusa. I think Medusa is supposed to be the main option, but it kind of requires you to... Tommy Hobson. Oh! Amelia Rose Blair! So familiar. What? From where? Huh. Huh. Anyway, what was I gonna say? So I guess there's two options. It's either you get Eros or you get Medusa. I got Medusa because... maybe it's more dependent on the choices you make in the speed dating part. and whether or not like if you're too emo, then Hermes calls Eros to come and help you. But if you're like, you leave Hermes behind there, then you meet Medusa by chance, I think. And then I don't think it has anything to do with where Medusa ends up by the end of the game. I mean, it might, maybe. I mean, it changes her dialogue for sure, but I don't think it affects whether she like turns up or not. You know what I mean? Amelia Rose Blair Deschartres. Oh! Brian Deschartres' wife. Is made by Humble? Yar. Yes, yes, yes. Well, that was nice. I played it twice. It was so nice. I played it twice. To be honest, I'm still kind of awake. Do we want to play another game? But that was good though. I had a good time. I always have a good time with Stray Gods role-playing musical. I feel like it's a difficult sort of game to stream in like Southeast Asia. I don't know a lot of people who are like really into Broadway or care about musicals much. But I really love this game. I sunk so much time into it off stream. I was just playing it again and again and again just to see like different options. I do feel like the DLC is a little less like tightly woven, and I think it's because it's kind of like urging you towards moving on, you know. I feel like the main game was a little bit more open-ended, and regardless of like where regardless of which choice you make, it still sort of is at least a semi-good ending, you know. But like I feel like for this one there was definitely a clear good ending. And if you haven't checked out my TikTok, it's up now. My written review of Mouthwashing is also up. You can find both links on Twitter or Blue Sky, depending which platform you prefer. The written article is a no spoilers review, and the video is pretty spoilery. So if you saw the spoilers already or you don't care about spoilers, you can watch the video, but yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I still have like a lot of work to finish, so I will be back and I'll try to play another game at the end of the day.